Hello YouTube, Dr. Solar. If you had to subscribe, please click the subscribe button. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. So we're back in Asese and you can see all our inverters are off. And from Friday, we started having an issue. When we tried to power the inverters, we powered down. And we tried to figure out what was going on. Tosin, say hello.
Hello.
Tosin spent the entire day trying to figure out what was going on. So Saturday, very early in the morning, I came in and I started trying to figure out what was going on. So this was the situation. As long as the gen was running through the inverter, we were fine. But the minute we turned the gen off and the inverter tried to power, it come on for like 10-15 seconds and then it power off. Sorry, it came on for 2 minutes and then it power off. It did that for a while. And then yesterday, when I came, we powered it on and it went off immediately. So I opened each one of these and I started looking at the blocks. These are the blocks. Now Deye recommends 8 mm cables, 6 mm cables. We're using 16 mm cables. So it was kind of difficult to get these things in. We struggled to get them in. They would pull out, so the contact wasn't very good. But we made it work. We forced it to work anyway. And then this is where it gets pretty. So I had come that Thursday and one of these cables was heating up. So we have 1 by 35 and 2 by 16. The 16 is inputting from the gen, right? The two 16s. Yes? So the two 16s are charging our batteries and the 35 is powering the house. So I know someone told me that 35 wasn't big enough, but when I went and I checked the cable sizing, 35 was more than adequate. So I started 32. Did they have 32?
32.
Okay, I was told it's 35. But Tosin says it's 32. So whatever it is, the bottom line is that it's big enough to power what we're doing. So I started looking at each individual inverter. They said this one was producing smells and I inspected it, I didn't see anything. And then I came to this one and you could see very serious burns, right? Not only did it burn through, but it went through to the board itself. And I think that's where our problem was. And when I pulled the cables out, that is what I saw. And this is phase number 3. Sorry, phase 2. This is phase number 2.
3.
This one was 2. This was when you're seeing 180 volts on, right? It was line 2, you were seeing 180 volts on. So we're seeing 180 volts on line 2, while the others were producing 221. So I suspected there was a problem here, but I didn't think it was something this severe. So what are we doing today? We're taking this inverter, this one, and this one all offline. And then we're keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 online. But what it involves now is all the wiring that we have inside the panel. So this spaghetti of cables in here, we have to move them around. We have to rejigger them because this, even though it says L3, was really L2. We have to take all this, so we have to take them offline and then make 1 and 2 line 1, 1 and 2 line 2, 1 and 3 line 3. So what that means, so this, if you see, this initially was line 2, this was line 2, and those 3 were line 1. So now we have 3 masters and 1 slave each, because this inverter is going to be offline. This one is going to be offline. So that's the journey in building a microgrid, the little issues you run into. We are going to change these cables to thinner cables, and I think we might do something a little more flexible than what we're using now, so that we don't have this issue again. If you have any suggestions, or if you have any ideas that I can adopt to prevent this from happening somewhere down the road, please share them with me. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. If you had to subscribe, please click the subscribe button. This is Dr. Solar coming to you from Asese in Ogun State. We're testing for continuity. Which one? Which one are you testing now? Yellow face.